first song is called In Your Hands. I wrote it after escaping the fires in Maui, Hawaii. And it goes like this. We've all lost something close to us, no matter what it may be. A new life comes from nature and man, both in sea and on land. The old burns while the new grows. It'll take time before we can go back to the place that we called our home. And just know you're not alone. And those thoughts in your mind are so kind. All you can do is redefine how you move through life and live with what you've got in your hands. Ah, ooh. Thank you.
Great job, Kanae. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
So you say you're from Hawaii?
Yeah.
What part of Hawaii?
So I'm from Maui, and then town's Lahaina. I'm sure y'all at least or have heard of that
Yeah.
recently, but yeah. Go Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Go Hawaii.
That's very beautiful. And that song, what was the name of that song again?
This song is called In Your Hands.
In Your Hands.
Yeah. It is also on Spotify and SoundCloud and other streaming platforms.
How long have you been playing for?
It's a very good question. For like a while, probably like maybe 6 years, maybe a little bit more.
Wow, that's impressive. You sound amazing. How long have you been songwriting for? 6 years as well?
Songwriting probably for 3 years.
3 years.
Took it a little more seriously in the third year. I would say probably maybe the second. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Well, Tyler, you have a question for Kanae?
Yeah, definitely. So first of all, I love your name. Kunai is also a...
Kanae.
Kanae,
Yeah.
okay. My bad. Well, I misunderstood it as a ninja weapon, and I'm sorry about that.
Not the first time.
But so I wanted to ask, that song was particularly about like the experience of people like in the Hawaii fires. Is that what you said, or?
It was, I think, it was at least my personal experience, and also how I felt just afterwards, and also kind of dealing with the PTSD
Okay.
or like the after effects of a fire, right? And just how
Okay.
I kind of felt about it, and how I chose to go about it. And I wrote this song to maybe help anybody who's gone through that experience.
Okay. And then what would you say has been the typical experience for people that went through that experience as well? And have you been able to connect with them or build community with them through your music, or?
It's been very, obviously in the beginning it was really rough, but music got me through it. There's my own version of therapy through songwriting and just jamming with other people.
Yeah.
As far as it being like the typical experience, it probably goes from person to person. But I can probably say that like even me and many others, we're just taking it one day at a time.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful way to connect with with yourself and your experience by expressing yourself through music and even your 6 years, which is a lot. That's a lot of years. You managed to create some beautiful music. Sarah, do you have any questions for Kanae?
I just really loved your music. It was.
I think the middle mic is on.
Is it not on?
Yeah, wait, tap it.
It happens every episode.
No worries.
Middle mic, cursed middle mic.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say that your song was beautiful, and it's really impressive what you've been able to accomplish over like the 6 and 3 years that you've been songwriting and stuff. It's really wonderful. So, how long have you been in California for?
I mean, I came to California for schooling, so for a while too.
Mm-hmm.
As far as years go, I have no idea.
No idea.
But I've only been in SoCal for like half a year.
Half a year. Okay.
I'll tell you too, I'm not used to having this schedule when I have to drive to work in the morning.
Oh yeah. Where do you work at? Where are you out of?
I work for the Boys and Girls Club in Laguna.
Laguna. Okay. Laguna is
Anybody?
yeah. I guess it's awesome.
Anybody?
We got some Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I imagine the drive through Laguna Canyon. Do you go through the canyon? Is that?
At some point, I used to take the Pacific Highway. I still don't know the names of streets.
Yeah, both ways into Laguna. It can be a little tough. It can be pretty rough. Get the traffic there, especially on a nice summer day. That's for sure. On a nice hot day. But coming to California, the first thing you learn is the traffic. That's the first thing you learn about is driving. Well, that's amazing. Well, Bryce, do you have any questions? Does anyone have any crowd questions for Kanae? We're out of questions? I think, crowd questions.
I said crowd questions.
Crowd
Does anyone
questions.
have a question for Kanae over here? We have a question over here.
How old am I?
He's got to count his fingers.
24.
Ooh, oh, that facial expression.
Yeah, I already did.
Yeah, she already said something.
She asked a question. We
Get
already
that
went
mic out of my face.
She has another question, I think.
You have another one?
How long have you been singing?
I've been singing
Or
she
playing
missed that
guitar?
probably been like 6, maybe 7 years.
6 to 7 years. What do we think about that, Mariana?
I think it's 8 years.
8?
Yeah, you got it wrong. It's been about 8
It's been
years,
8
actually.
You left her out with the 2
Good
years.
compliment.
You got me.
She missed 2 years. Oh, wow. Well, Kanae, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you
that
so much,
beautiful song.
Kanae.
Thank you.
Give it up for Kanae, everyone. Kanae Arcangel. Where can we find your music again? Where can we find your music, your Spotify, Instagram?
You can find my music on Spotify, SoundCloud, and other streaming platforms. It's Kanae Arcangel, Kanae Arcangel.
Whoa, beautiful.